This video is for question 11 on bridging two nations. This one focuses on paragraph 10, the main idea of paragraph 10. What is it mainly about? So of course I want to go back to paragraph 10 and reread it. The next day a stronger line was tied to the kite string and pulled across the gorge. Then a thicker rope made the same trip. The line was now strong enough to start pulling metal cables across the gorge. Once these master cables were anchored on both sides, suspension cables could be hung to attach to a deck. Okay, so I'm getting the sense, I'm looking at annotations here, and I wrote new cables. That's what it was mostly about, and they allow for a new bridge. That was my big takeaway through my annotation. So let's see if any of these answer choices match what I was originally thinking. A, how the kite string was used to start the construction of the bridge. So I'm looking at this, and it does mention the kite string, and then it also does kind of like this one. B, why metal cables are used in suspension bridges. Okay, we did learn about metal cables. When a stronger line was used to fly the kite across the gorge, I'm really getting a sense from that one. I can probably get rid of that because we weren't comparing lines, which one was stronger, which one was weaker. Why cables needed to be anchored before attaching them to the deck. Only about. I already got rid of C because that one just didn't match in it what it was mainly about. And also I'm thinking about, okay, cables, but look at this part here. Why? So after reading this, I'm not, I don't feel very informed about why cables are used in the suspension bridge. So it's more like the process. Okay, we have the stronger line tied there, and now it's strong enough, and now we're going to do this. So what I feel more informed about here, how it was done, not why. It doesn't say metal cables are used because, so I don't have the sense of why. And so again, why cables needed to be anchored before attaching them to the deck. I don't get the sense of why. It's more about the process of how the kite string was used to start, because we're taken from this first step to the next step. So the correct answer is A, because it is how.